On God, y'all fat asses gonna love this meal. I think I got the ground turkey, cheese, potato, spinach, and tomato. We gonna run down on this potato, you motherfucker. You up here talking to my motherfucking girl. You gonna slice that motherfucker, and once you got it all peeled and shit, you gonna cut that motherfucker into pieces. Then you gonna get you a pan. Once you get you a pan, spray that shit with that little anti-sticky shit, and then you gonna put your potatoes on that motherfucker. And once your potatoes all laid across, you gonna throw you some more cheese on that bitch, and then you gonna put some salt. And if you don't want high blood pressure, don't use too much. Throw that bitch in the oven. You gonna preheat that bitch like 350. Now we finna cut this motherfucking onion. Once you got that bitch diced up, throw that bitch in the motherfucking pan, cook it thoroughly, open these motherfucking tomatoes, throw that motherfucking turkey in that bitch, and you gonna let that motherfucker cook and get brown. Y'all already know. I'm gonna throw that tomato in that bitch, and now it's time to season. Y'all know what the fuck I use. I'm not going through this again. One thing I did use differently is this motherfucking paprika, and I don't even know what the fuck paprika tastes like, but that shit red, and it make that meat look good as a motherfucker, boy. So once you got that shit all mixed in that bitch thoroughly, now what your husky ass wanna do is cook these motherfucking leaves. And I know you don't like eating vegetables, but you gonna eat these bitches today. Put that motherfucking garlic in that bitch, and you gonna mix it with that ricotta, however the fuck you say it, and then whipping the brick, whipping the brick, whipping the brick, whipping the brick. You gonna put that motherfucker across them motherfucking potatoes and spread that shit evenly like you got a badass broad over, and you finna oil her ass down, boy. And once you got that shit all spread it on there, it's time to put that meat on that motherfucker, boy. Throw that meat on that bitch and make sure you get that shit evenly as well. Cover all corners of that motherfucker. And once you done doing that, you gonna sprinkle a little bit of cheese on that motherfucker, on God. And once your little yellow teeth ass got that motherfucking cheese spread across that motherfucker, throw that bitch in the oven for about 15 minutes. And I'm a fancy motherfucker, so I use parsley flakes. Now look at this shit, boy. Nigga, that shit look amazing, bro. Y'all want to eat this motherfucking phone right now, fat asses. And I'ma keep it 100 with y'all asses. I don't even know what the fuck I just made. I don't know the name of this shit. I don't even know the correct directions, bro. I was just putting some shit together, but I bet you this motherfucker tastes good. Watch, I'm finna cut that motherfucker with my knife, and then once I do that, it's time for the moment of truth. Y'all ready? Let's go. Here goes the moment we all been waiting for. Oh my God. This shit is amazing. I'm the GOAT. Back